While the loopers are still getting used to their new superpowers, Dago is already preparing to strike first. The big question is, what exactly is the Mask Maker planning? And why could this season's storyline turn out to be one of the most important in all of Fortnite's history? There's still no clear answer to what the Spires are really for. Things on Oninoshima are getting weirder by the day. Daigo has taken control of the demon's domain, but it's becoming obvious he might not be the true villain after all. We have no idea what's coming next. And that's the most dangerous part. So heroes, grab some ice cream, get comfy, and crank your fans to full blast if you've got them, because today's episode is seriously heating up. First thing you'll notice when jumping out of the battle bus, massive storm clouds and dark energy covering demon domain. Looks like Dago didn't just take power, he wiped out every potential rival. The new ruler of the island is here, and he's not pulling any punches. And judging by what's coming next, this new ruler of the island isn't short on power. Inside Demon's domain, you'll find masks scattered throughout the fortress, a creepy nod to Dago's old obsession. But go deeper, and you'll find something way darker. Demon's domain is the Thousand Faces shop, turned into a large citadel surrounded by 4 large spires. It is currently siphoning all energy of the island into the bedrock portal below. This new portal, but here's the real kicker. If you stand close to the portal in Demon Domain and really listen, you'll hear it whispering. One name, Asmodeus. In mythology, Asmodeus is a literal prince of the demonic realm, and right now, he's looking like the top candidate for that dark presence we've been sensing from the spirit realm. So how did it all come to this? Let's break it down. The whole storyline right now, it's locked on that looming threat. Loopers are scattered, panic's rising, and the entire island's fate is hanging by a thread. But to really make sense of all this chaos, we gotta rewind back to Dago and his low-key insane plan to break into the spirit realm. That's where it all started. Dago teamed up with Fletcher Kane, the furry baron, supplying him gold. Turns out, that gold was meant to repair an ancient magical mask, and once he brought it back to life, everything changed. The mask started glowing with dark energy, pulsing like it was alive, and then it started whispering. Not just creepy sounds, full-on words, the one that keeps echoing. No one really knows what it means, but it's clear this mask is tied to something way bigger and darker than anyone expected. Whatever Dago unleashed, it's not done yet. And now, when the spires are rising into the sky and the island on edge, we might be staring down the biggest threat Fortnite's ever seen. Turns out, Asumodesu isn't just some creepy noise from the mask. It's the Japanese word for Asmodeus, a powerful demon. Anyone who dares put on that ancient cursed mask, they risk getting possessed by Asmodeus himself, even Dago. And what did Dago do? He pushed forward anyway. He made it all the way to Magic Mosses, started draining energy from the Spirit Realm portal using that cursed mask, and began blasting beams of pure dark energy straight into the sky. Each time he did, a strange purple rift would open for a few seconds. Not a normal rift, but something new, something twisted. Almost like the sideways cracks we've seen before, but different. Even Jade was worried. She said Daigo had seen a darkness in the Spirit Realm, and he thought he could fight it alone. But she warned, if he tries, it's gonna consume him. And guess what? She was right. April 22nd hit, and we got a quest. Stop Fletcher Kane before Dago dives into the portal. We tried, but it wasn't enough. At that very moment, Dago unleashed a final blast of dark energy, shattered the barrier guarding the spirit realm, and vanished through the rift with his shard blades, ready to face the darkness. But the big question remains, why? Why go through all this? What is Dago really after? From the very start of this chapter, the Dark Presence was already holding a 0-point shard. And turns out, Daigo's secret mission all along, it wasn't just about flexing power. It was about reclaiming that shard and saving Oninoshima. But once he stepped into the spirit realm, everything flipped. The Dark Presence used the puppeteer mask to corrupt his soul, turning Dago into a full-on demon. And as if that wasn't enough, the portal's energy started drawing attention from, yeah, you guessed it, the Death Star. We learned all this thanks to Big Dill and Brat, who straight up broke into the Thousand Faces shop. Inside, portraits of Jade, Kendo, and even their whole trio. but most importantly, a demonic mask on display. Then they find a copy of Daigo's mask, slap it on, and boom, flashback time. We see the moment Daigo crossed into the realm, only to get swallowed up 5 seconds later. Look closer, and you'll spot golden energy taking over his body, something that's been building since Chapter 6 kicked off. We saw it during the Season 1 event, then it dominated last season at a higher rank in the demon hierarchy. Daigo's mask literally mutates, and his body is now fused with even more masks, sealing his new identity, the Mask Maker. His once glorious Kintsugi armor melts and turns blood red. And the question now is, how did the Death Star manage to breach our reality? We don't have full answers yet, but theory is, the Empire figured out how to open rifts, messed up the coordinates, and accidentally dropped the Death Star way off the coast. The trailer even starts with a shot of Oninoshima's moon, and the Empire's gaze locked on us. If you're a Star Wars fan, you probably caught this one instantly, because just like in the movies, it all starts with stars on screen. And speaking of stars, from everything we've seen, the Emperor somehow got his hands on a second 0-point shard. Yeah, not one, two. And that's what gave him the power to start jumping between timelines and merging all the Star Wars eras into one giant multiverse mess. Remember that remix finale? We actually saw 2 0-point shards on screen. One of them ended up with the Dark Presence. That's confirmed. But the other one, the fact that LEGO mode, OG mode, and the regular Battle Royale are all heading towards superhero-themed seasons at the same time. And yeah, something massive is about to go down. The Death Star and that second 0-point shard, they explode during the live event. And that cosmic dust rains down on all 3 realities, unlocking superhero powers across every mode. You, me, everyone, we're about to become legends. But if you somehow missed the Star Wars finale event, I've got it right here.
Prisoner convoy requesting permission to land.
I see those X-Wings have TIE fighter escorts. Permission granted.
Okay, we're cleared for landing.
Okay, team. I'm not gonna lie. This one's gonna be dangerous. Good luck, everyone.
All right, everyone. Time to choose your disguise. Guards get uniforms, prisoners get handcuffs.
Secure comms only. We are officially undercover. All right, let's move. First priority is blending in. Hit the ground running. Don't give anyone a chance to ask questions.
Hey, keep those prisoners in line. We've got company today. Keep it professional.
This is Blue 3. Heating up out here.
You there. Tractor beams are still live. We need those offline now.
Focus on the generators emitting bright blue light. Take those down, and we're in business.
Who knows the power down protocol?
Hacker beams are down. Great job, boarding party.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's a lot of us on the move. We'll rendezvous at the armory.
Copy that. Ah, how do they breathe in these helmets? Looks like we'll be safe in here. Nice to see some familiar faces.
Good to see you, Jones.
Good to see you too.
Huh. Looks like they've been looting the island. Is that a rift to go?
Classic. Those have not been tested in space, so do not shake it.
I'm sure he's fine.
Let's move.
We've got weapons here. Make sure you're stocked up.
All right, people. Back to stealth mode.
Getting torn up by those turbo lasers. Unless someone can disable those weapons, we can't commence the attack run.
We need to take down the big guns and give the ships a fighting chance.
All right, everyone. The power for the guns routes through the next room. How much longer, Jones?
Almost there.
Okay, let's lose our disguises. Jones, we need to locate the main control panel.
Got it. Protective panels opening in 3, 2. And I believe that concludes the stealth portion of our mission.
Second nose open up, hit him with everything you've got.
And got it.
that. Blue 3, get in position for the attack run.
Think we're in the clear.
You there. Show me your identification.
You don't need to see my identification.
What?
Hey, worth a shot, right? I got a bad feeling about this. We gotta go! Now!
Let's start that countdown. Intruder spotted.
This way, come on!
Right behind you.
Final approach. 3 minutes and closing.
Where's the bridge? Ugh, everything's locked down.
Hotwire it!
Hotwire it. How do you hotwire a bridge?
Let's move! Let's get to the ships!
This way! Come on! Oh, look out! Oh! Ah! Hope, where are you?
Up here! I can't get back to you!
Don't worry about us. Save yourself.
Get to the ships!
Hope. 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 Why isn't she responding? Is everyone else okay? We need to find a way out of here.
2 minutes.
A door that opens by itself. That's a little ominous. Well, I don't love that.
Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. Let your death be the final word in the story of rebellion.
Okay.
Your feeble skills are no match for the power of the dark side.
Look out!
This is it. 60 seconds.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
I'm out of ideas.
Found you. Don't. Hang tight.
How did you know that would work?
I didn't!
Well, good work back there.
This is Blue 3. I'm in my final approach. Torpedoes away in 3, 2, 1. Torpedoes away! Bullseye! Get out of there, Blue 3.
We did it!
Great job, team.
That is not good.